Hello and welcome to the Black Cat Intuitive channel. For this latest set of intuition development exercises called historical events, you will intuit what historical event is placed in a jar, and I will be your guide to ask various questions about the nature and energy surrounding this event. You can have a pen and paper to write down your answers from this exercise, or just commit your answers to memory while doing this exercise. Do whatever works best for you. I will reveal what historical event is placed in a jar at the end of this video. So watch your breath, in and out, in and out, in and out. Feel yourself go into a state of relaxation that you sense is appropriate for the nature of this remote viewing intuition development exercise. For this particular exercise, we are going to take a trip into history. We are going to visit an event which may or may not have affected you, your soul, or your past life incarnations. It may have affected you profoundly, or it may have been a blip on your reality which barely touched the surface of your existence. Nonetheless, I want you to look down a path. This path is called the path of history. Now, you do not know the event that I have placed in a jar, which is why this exercise will be enhancing to your intuition development, as well as perhaps your healing past life journey. So, keep walking down the path. Keep walking, walking, until you sense that you've come to a place, a fork in the road, which will make it easy to view this historical event that I have placed in the jar. Walk down the path, keep walking, and now stop. You have come to a place where you can view this historical event from a safe place. Your guides will stand beside you and help you view this event from a place where you can view it accurately, but also keep your emotional and ethereal body safe. So look at this event with your intuitive eye. I know that you do not yet know what this historical event is, but from this vantage point, your superconscious and subconscious mind knows what the event is that I have placed in the jar. So I'm going to ask you to ask yourself some questions about the event, about this time in history. First off, what details can you glean about this event? Just write down what comes to mind. Try to come from your intuitive self, your heart self, not your mind self. So the details, the smells, the sights and sounds, and most importantly, the emotional elements of this event. Write down or remember whatever comes to mind that helps you know the root basics of what went on in this event. This will aid in your intuition development. So do that now. Write down or remember what comes to mind from your intuitive knowing self. Now, I want you to ask yourself another question. How did this event affect you? Ask yourself, did you have a past life during this historical time in history? If you're not sure, just write down what comes to mind. Tune into if you had a past life or any kind of soul ties to this event, to this time in history. Did it affect other people around you? What was the effect, or the sense of the effect that you felt in regards to the whole world, as well as how that connected to your soul ties to the event. Just write down what comes to mind. It will all form a picture when you are done this exercise. Now, if you want, you can take one more look at this event. You may you may want to write down more details, or even come up with more questions that I haven't even thought of about this event, regarding the event, your soul ties, or what happened during this event. So, before you walk back from this event, intend that there be a healing in regards to this event, both towards all of humanity throughout time, or towards yourself if you had a past life, or if your soul was in other ways connected to this event. So now is the time to pause the video, only if you want. Only if you want to continue to remote view this event and ask questions about it, because I am going to reveal what the event that you were remote viewing, the historical event that you were remote viewing, actually is. So walk back from the path and return to this present day space and time, because I'm going to reveal what the event that you were remote viewing actually is. So take it out of the jar. So the event is, the historical event that you were remote viewing was Muhammad Ali wins the heavyweight title against Sonny Liston. This happened in 1964. So you may have picked up the excitement of the crowd, two men fighting each other, the darkness of the fighting ring, or other elements of the 60s time period which surrounded this historical boxing match event. So let me know what you got in the comments section of this video, and thank you for participating in this remote viewing intuition development exercise.